Fishing Planet with Max Rod, the Finesse God. How you guys doing? Okay, I got stuck on my last. I hope y'all. I just went back and got to this screen because that's all it was. I just had to proceed to the screen. I got stuck. I don't know. This game has a few computer glitches. We'll get through those too, guys, as we go through this. But that's what happened. I got complete my tutorial, which they call the tight lines. And you get one gold coin. Gold coins are good. We'll figure out what those are here in a minute. Somehow I got two. I don't know how I got two. But here's your results screen. The left is your account. No premiums. You got XP 56 for that whole day. And you got $92 for that whole day of fishing we just did. Your account on the right side is premium. You can buy this premium account where you get a little bit extra. You would have got 84. You would have got $138. Good thing, you know what I'm saying? It's a really good thing. If I'd advise y'all to buy it, because this game, it's just one of those games, you know what I'm saying? It's better to have it. And I do say that you should buy it too, because it helps out a lot. And it's a cool game, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna knock it. It's a cool game. I've bought, like I said, I've spent about $30-40 on this game because it's some pretty cool things on here and I like fishing. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. I'm guessing we starting long. Start here before anything. The first thing I'm going to show you guys, your map. So your map, this is the places you go. All these places you can go. But the number is when you can unlock them. And then on the left side, if you look at these, you press down in your left D-pad. This it tells you about the place that you're finna fish. You can read that. I won't read that, but you can read that, and it tells you quite a bit. I'll read it. This tranquil and remote little lake is a true fisherman's gem, located in the heart of Paris country, of northeastern of Paris country. Yeah, right. Suitable in the small green, situated in the small green plains between the two long and forking branches of the Sulphur River that meanders across the state. Lone Star Lake is your own private spot for, boy, that's a hard read, recreational activities, and fishing is top of the list. That's because despite the lake size, its relatively shallow waters are inhabited by nearly a dozen of different fish species like bluegill, red deer, sunfish, smallmouth, buffalo, and spotted bass, just to name a few. And with Texan spring in the air, it is just a perfect time to spend the days out fishing and fulfilling solitude among the luscious green of late spring trees. No doubt Lone Star Lake will be your own private paradise for sharpening those angling skills in a natural, relaxing atmosphere of idyllic beauty and harmony. That's a rough read. Just feel the wind from the cornfields, so gentle and warm against your skin, caressing the senses with a reminder that summer is almost here. Okay, whatever. I don't want to read that again. Okay, guys, this is something I didn't know. Very important. The first day, like it says, 87 degrees. Second day, 86 degrees. Second day, 86 degrees. Third day, 83 degrees. Fourth day, 80 degrees. Fifth day, 83 degrees. I did not know how to tell what the weather was going to be or what the hot time was going to be. Well, right there next to it. It says day one at the top. The most productive fishing time is around early morning and late evening when the sun is quite low. That's your first day. That's the 86th day. This right here, you can use your right thumbstick to go down. This is tricky. Your left thumbstick does this. Your right thumbstick does this. Okay, and your left D-pad does this too. But that's how you see what days you're on when you're in your vacation. And another way to tell if you don't know what days you're on is down here. Where's it at? It would be down here. You see, I'm down at the license. It would be under the license. It would tell you. We'll learn that later on. It's not on there because we're not in days yet. We haven't went anywhere yet. This is your fish species. Very, very important. I'd advise you to read that on the right side. and then your preferred baits and your preferred lures. I think that dough balls is the lowest thing you can get that on. Semolina balls is the higher. So to catch a common, or to catch a regular blacktail shiner, you'd use dough balls. But if you want to catch like a higher grade one, a bigger one, you want to go with Somalian balls. Same with bluegill. To catch a common, use dough balls. To catch a trophy, use maggots. The thing is, your maggots, they get unlocked at a higher level, so no problem. You just might have to come back and visit this place to get all your trophies. And then preferred lures, you got nano spoons. These are plastic lures. These are your spinners, your spoons, plastic baits, all that. That's what lures, all that stuff is. Same thing. And you always want to look at these to see what you're fishing for before you go on vacation, to have all the things you need. And a lot of times you want to pick out, like what I do, I pick out a couple of them that have the same thing in common, and that way I could go for all that. So like Somalian ball, or I can get dough balls, I'm pretty sure. So everything that goes dough balls, I'm gonna look at. Dough balls right there. No dough balls, so I might not be able to go for those right off the back. I can go for those. That's 3 with dough balls, so I'm gonna for sure go with dough balls. Nope. So, nope. Nope, we're not gonna go for those. We can go for those. That's a little bit bigger fish too, but that's 4 fish I can go for. No, that's Somalian balls, my bad. No, but that's what you want to do. You want to put things together, because I can't take all of this in my right now, but I can take one of probably each of everything in here that I know I can catch a fish off of. So we're gonna keep it moving. Oh, here, let me finish telling you all about this. And this, I'm gonna skip all of this because I can tell you about all this. I did not want to read all this, so I'm gonna hide the hints. I did not want to go through all the hints. I hate the hints popping up. I just said hide the hints, and they gave me more hints. See if it does it again. It did it again. Okay, let's hide the hints again. Okay, now they're hid. Okay. So that's the fish species. This is your license. You press A, get in here. Okay, one of your license, this right here, this basic license, if you read over here on the right side, it tells you what you can keep and what you have to let go. For me, I have no use for a basic license. Everywhere you go, you want to catch the fish and you want to get the money from the fish. If you don't get the license, like buying a basic license to me is like buying a license not at all. The fish that are worth the money in Texas are the spotted bass, the red R sunfish, and the bluegill. That's what's over there on the release side. So those are the fish that cost money. So you can not pay it or you can pay it. And so I would pay it, so I don't have no restrictions. Anything in this water I can get, I'm getting. And the thing I want you guys to remember about this is that this, if you look at the expiration date over here, it says level requirements 1, license durations 1 day, expiration 9/24/2017, 4:24 a.m. Okay, right now, guys, in real life time, it's not 4:24. They give me a little bit of extra time, but right now it's 11:24, and today's date is Friday, September 22nd. So if I buy this license lasts until 9/24. Today is the 22nd. It's gonna be the 23rd. So this is gonna last one regular whole 24-hour day in real life. So over here, guys, right here, you go down, it says travel costs. It says transfer, it says days. If you want to go somewhere for like 3 days, this is 3 in-game days. But this right here, your license, this is if you want to go, say 3 days, say, because we're gonna always get our advanced license. Say we want to go 3 days. Well, this is a different 3 days, guys. This is actually 3 in our world days. That's why the expiration date on the right side over here is the actual date of today and tomorrow. So watch out for that. If you want to go somewhere for 3 days over here, go 3 days over here, and I'll only go 1 day here, because you're not going to actually be here for 24 real hour days. And if you are, all you got to do is come up here and buy you another little old couple of days of license, or 1 more day of license. You don't need to buy 3 days. That's a big hint, guys. I kept spending so much money, so much extra money on this right here, on trying to get, you know, 3 days, wanting to go somewhere for a week, and going down here in early in game spending $1,260 when I don't really have that but much money to spend. But I'm spending that money and not wanting, you know, so no, don't do that. We only need 1 day. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. I think it's telling me to. I don't know, but I'm sure I need it because I need to go fishing. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. And then we down here fishing in Texas in Lone Star is free. See, I could add days and it doesn't add up my total because fishing here will always be free except you need a license. Okay, and then up here, like these places say our next place at level 3 will be mud water. Before we get to mud water, we want to look here and read what kind of fish are here. We want to kind of look at the days. This really don't matter right now, but we want to make sure to see that we can get some of this bait to take with us. And the good thing about this is you see a lot of these fish are the same as the fish from before. So that's good in leveling up. So a lot of our stuff we buy, we can leave and get new stuff that's a higher level to get these bigger fish of the same kind. And if you look, watch this, you go to level 3, go to level 5 right here. Same thing, you're gonna see a lot of the same fish, some new fish though, but a lot of the same fish, trying to get you to level up and get you prepared, you know, for when you get, say to, we're gonna go over here to right here. Say to when you get here, oh, no, my bad, I almost went there. So when you get here, look, these are different fish, but look, you got a couple of same ones. You got this one in there, you know, in higher level baits. But these also take some of the same things that those fish used back then. It's just these are bigger fish, but the same baits. But just to upgrade 2 of the baits. See, so you know, it's worth it to watch. I'm going to show you how to play the game. But anyways, we're going to keep going. I'm going to go in my inventory just to see what they got me, what I have. Okay, you see a backpack and you press R2, you go to home. I don't have nothing in my home. And then you got your license, you press R2 again, and that's the license that I just bought. And I have a basic Texas license that's unlimited all the time. Like I said, it's free to fish in Texas, but not free because you got to buy your advanced license, because that way you can get the good fish that you want. This is my tackle box. At the bottom right, it shows my tackle box. I only can hold 1 reel, I can hold 1 spool of string, and I can hold 3 of 10 pieces of bait. I got 3 of 10. And I'll show you my 3 of 10. This is considered 1. This is considered line, which is 1 line down there, so that don't count as bait. And this is my other 2 baits, so that's 3 altogether. And they're in my backpack. And then we'll go to shop. I don't really know if I need to go in here and buy anything, but we'll see what we can buy. This is view everything. You press R2, and right there you press direction pad down to look at them, and then R1, you go through everything. Or you can just use your left thumbstick and go, and this is where everything is also. But you can just find more in depth up here with your L2, R2, you know what I'm saying? And then your gold coins, if you want to convert them to cash, you go over here to convert bait coins. But I don't want to do that. I do want to look at baits though. And see, I only have 2 unlocked right now, so I'm forced right now to fish with what I have, which is fine. And then see how all these, that's a lot. So instead of going in here, I'll go right here. This is the same thing, view all lures. And it's gonna change. See, that's all the lures that would be right here. But this is just a better breakdown of whatever you're looking for. When you really understand what you're looking for, you can get off in here and just kind of poke it and get it. Then your hooks, all of your hooks. I don't know if you guys know about the hooks, but just like it is right here, 10 is your smallest hook. 8 is a little bit bigger than 10, little bit bigger. Okay, so 10 is the smallest. And this number 1 right here with the number sign, that's your biggest. Okay, so 10 is smallest, 1 is biggest. Now when you get right here, you see it's got a 1/0, that slash, and that 0 means odd. But right here, that 1 is the smallest. Okay, so it's backwards. This one is the biggest. Smallest, 10 is the smallest. 1 right here with the number sign is the biggest. Then it flips. This is the smallest, 1 is the smallest, and it goes regular. 1 on up to, 6, 10, 12. Okay, and that's how you read your hooks. I know a lot of people might not understand that, but that's how you read your hooks. And one more thing I'm going to tell you guys is very important, is look at your weights. If you're confused about your weights, 1/6 in your weight right there is smaller than 1/3. 1/3 is bigger than 1/6. Same down here, 1/3 to 1/6. Then you got 1/4, and 1/4 is bigger than 1/6 because it unlocks further up. See how all these 1/6, then 1/3, then you got 1/4. So this is your bigger one, 1/4. Then it goes back down to 1/6. Then we'll keep going, and then 1/4. So these are all bigger. 1/4, 1/3 is bigger than 1/4. 1/4, and it's higher. It's up here higher. It's bigger than that 1/4 right there. And 1/6, that's back down one. But these are different things, so you got to really watch that. Watch your 1/3s. 1/3. That's bigger. 1/4 is a smaller, I want to say. But anyway, that's some stuff you really got to get into, and you got to pay attention to, because a lot of your reels right here, if you look at them, they're gonna tell you over here on the right, it says the length, and then under the length it says lure weight. Your lure weight 1/6 through 5/8. If your lure is heavier than 5/8, you can't throw it with this pole. So that's another thing you guys got to really look at. And then like this line weight is 2 through 4 pounds. It don't have the same thing as this, but on the right side there are different poles too. Like in the green, if you look on the right above 3D, this is a float caster. So this don't have a bait weight because it uses a bobber. And then, but this one, it goes over to that green, which is a bobber. A lure. And so it will have a lure weight. And so a lure, I'm going to show you guys what a lure is real quick. A lure is these things right here. These are lures. So once you get over here in your shop, see how I'm moving it right now? We're going to go to reels. No, we're going to go to rods, to the pole. Right here, you got 4 different kind of poles. You got these kind of poles, which over here in the green, you see it's got a green at the top and a green at the bottom. One is a spinning pole, and one is your fish, which is a lure. And then you do it again, and you go down to telescopic reels. You got a whole another type of reel, and they're all float rope poles. And so these float poles, they don't have lure weights. So then you go back, we go to match poles. Match poles, same thing. They don't have lure weights. They got line weight, and that's how big your line can be. On this first one, your line weight is between 3 and 7. So you want to put 7 pounds of line on that. You don't want to go over 7, or you'll break your pole. We'll go down to casting rods, which is what I was looking for. Casting rods. All these casting rods you see on the right side, they change. And the top circle thing, that's a bait caster. And that goes good with your fish that's at the bottom with the lure. But you can also fish this green lure with that one on the left with a spinning thing too. But you can't use a bait caster with a float. So like this one is 1/4 through 6/7, and as you get higher up here, see like up here now, you can cast 1 through 3 ounce weights, and that's weight. Those are ounces. You can cast, so you got to keep an eye on that kind of stuff. And then I think that's it. One more thing is right here, your line length. This is another way to change how deep your line, your bait goes in the water from your bobber. and I think I'm ready to go fishing. I really don't think I can buy anything right now. I don't know if I'd even like to. But let's take a look. These are your keep nets, guys. These are important. This is how you get money. Oh yeah. Oh, it's locked, but I'm finna buy it for $300, and I got this one compared to. Let me see. That one compared to that one, 8 pounds. Okay, this one is 1 pound. I can get a fish. I already ran through all this. 1 pound for. Okay, and then 3 pounds of 8. Ooh, I'm not. I am catching fish bigger than. But then when I get to level 4, and it might not take me long to get to level 4, and I might need that extra money, so I'm gonna stick with what I have right now. And I'm just kind of really running through to see if I do need anything. Keep nets, outfits. These are your outfits, guys. You'll soon understand all that. I don't want to talk about all that. Because you see, like all of this, a lot of all this we can't get until we unlock events. Now this is real important, guys. As you get in this game, you'll start having chances to earn the money that you should be using, like out of your pocket, your real cash money. Because that's like with me, I use my, like I said, I put like $40 on the game because I needed that extra money to get the things that I want, you know, not necessarily need, but just things that you want, cosmetic shit that you want. And this is the way you earn that without putting money on it. When I get out of level 3, I guess after level 3, I think is when all this unlocks. And these, you wanna join these things. The good thing about them is when you're at your beginning levels, like how I am, watch, it's gonna be free. Oh, well, it's 300. I bet when I start playing this, they're gonna start being free. Like right now, they're not free, but I bet when I get into my game, they're gonna be free. My first one's gonna be free. Even in my last game, in the game I'm playing right now, I'm a level 33. They're still free. Every one I go to is free. I don't know why, but they are. But okay, I'm gonna tell you one more thing, and then we'll get to fishing. This your leaderboards, not very important. You can learn about that later. Your premium screen, not very important. This screen right here is very, very important, and your settings are gonna be very important. This is the fish you've caught. This is kind of like your live well. You can bring home your biggest fish, and they all go in here. You can look at them, and that's freaking awesome too. That looks freaking great. I like that, especially this thing right here. Look at the colors on this fish. It's just a pretty fish right there. I'm gonna keep it going though. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, and then you go over one more over here. And these are your challenges, guys. As you keep going in the game, you'll start getting challenges, and this is how you get your gold coins. Gold coins are important because gold coins are how you buy things. Like, come on, shop. This is not the shop screen. Like, say we're gonna go in here real quick. Like this, 37 gold coins, and this. The Maxx drag on here, though, this can hold an 8-pound fish. Now this pole next to it, let's see what it can hold. This pole can hold a 3-pound fish, and the one above it can hold a 3-pound fish too. But this one for gold can hold a 7-pound fish. So now you know why you need gold. And like I say, you go back over here into your name. Up there you see how I'm going back and forth right there at the very top. That's how you get to this. You go over with your left thumbstick and you go down, and these more open up here in a minute when I open my level. Like these ones right here shouldn't even be here right now. It'll be a whole nother list of them that I have to complete first. But here's some of them, and these are higher up right now. We're not really into this trophy gainer gaining trophies, but these are how you get your gold points. All of these, you'll learn how to do this. And then right, I'm gonna take y'all in here because this is what's gonna help you catch fish. Go into your game. Okay, what you want to do, imperial or metric? I think it's imperial. And then on your tackle load indicator, you want to go pro because you can see it on your screen a lot better. Not because it's actual just pro, like it's harder. No, you just can see it a lot better. So don't worry, put it on pro. This, it's up to you. Your barber, I keep it on small because the son of a gun is huge anyways. Hints is on, of course. Tutorial slides, I turn them off. I already know how to play the game. You can keep them on. Okay, now player models in close range. I'm gonna put that off. I don't know what that is. Show characters on, and we apply it right here with square. And I want y'all to apply it now. Remember to apply it. And then the other one is go to control. Control. Okay, check this out. Vibrating is how you're gonna know when you catch a fish. Usually in this game, you gotta watch that bobber like when you went through your tutorials. You had no indicator but watching that bobber. Well, right here, you'll have an indicator. Vibration, turn that shit on. And then vibrate if your line is not tension, which is when a fish is biting. Turn that shit on so you know when your fish are biting. And that's it. You can turn, I turn my sensitivity up. You know, I can't help it. But that's it in there, and then apply all that, and then we're good to go. We can go fishing. But this right here is very important. I didn't want to take y'all through it, but I had to, because now you have, like, when you're fishing at the lake and you hear people's poles going beep, 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 beep when they get a bite, your controller's now going to start doing that when you get a bite. And that's going to be very, very helpful, because you don't have an indicator. You actually got to sit there and watch that bobber. And I'm just, that right there, guys, is going to take you away from a part of the game that you will never, ever, ever have to mess with. And a lot of people like me had to fight with. But you will never have to fight with that, because I just gave it to you. So I do believe it's time to go fishing, guys. I do believe it's just, and this is just jump into fishing, jump into what you want to do. I got worms, I guess. I got worms and bread. So there's red worms for bluegill, and we got trophy bluegill. So I'm gonna go for bluegill, cause that's all I really can, cause I have red worms. I think that's what I got. Yeah, red worms. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna play the game like the best way I know how, and the best way I know how is going for what I have. And that's what I have, bread and red worms. So we're gonna go for the trophy for sure, that way we get our money. And I got bread, but that don't take bread. That don't take bread. No. Blood worms right there. No, I got red worms, I don't have blood worms, and I got bread. No. Red worms, no. And no bread, what's up? No. And I got red worms, I don't have blood worms. No. Okay, well, this is a trophy fish too, guys. They're giving us the fish. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go for the fish. We're gonna go for that. I'm gonna show you why I think this fish is, why I know it is, cause this water's broken up, and it's obvious that this water's broken up. So it's not a big secret, like y'all wouldn't understand. Like, oh man, how did you know that? You'll know, cause of how, you know, it's just broke up like that. On the left side of this map, over here, and that up there on the left side of that bridge, that's all bass. And a little bit out in front is bass. Right here and out in front, I don't know what's right there. Over here is where I'm gonna find that our trophy fish, this one right here that we're looking for. This bluegill. Now I don't know if I'm gonna find it, but I know that's where a lot of small fish is, cause the water's lower over there. And I'll show you how we'll find that out. But let's go. Let's go fishing. And all this, like I say, a lot of this y'all don't know, and that's why y'all are on here watching me do it. And so a lot of this I'm gonna inform y'all about, and not necessarily teach y'all how I know, because a lot of ways I know it is because I learned too from other people. Okay, so when you get, first thing you want to do when you get in here, you want to look around, you're gonna press O and go right to your menu and go to your map with L1. Okay, right here, you got to figure out what time you're on the fish. Right now, you see it's 5 o'clock a.m. and our bar is at 5, and our high time right there, that's the best time you on the fish. About time it gets, say, to 11 o'clock, you can speed time all the way up to, say, 3 o'clock, and then get back, cause right there at 3 is still low. Next to 3 it says PM. That PM actually is 4 o'clock if you look up, and then after that it says 5. I would go say to 4 o'clock, and then that way I can catch it right when it goes back up. So we're gonna fish right now. Hell, I guess from 5 to, I say, at least 9 a.m. You know what I'm saying? But you want to look at that so you're not just out here fishing and you mess around and be fishing in some dead space. You don't want to do that. So let's go fishing. And we got to get on it too, because right now is the prime time, early in the morning. So we're over here where I wanted to be. No, we are not where I wanted to be. I think we did pop up over here. Okay, it just looks weird. I guess it's so foggy I can't tell. I really can't tell. But I don't care, I'm over here. Okay, and this is how they taught us to throw, right here. And you just hold R and you drop it off in there. That is not how you fish right there. We're gonna pull this all the way in. Okay, and then we're gonna smash right thumbstick. And when you smash it, it's gonna open you up to where you can throw regular. And to throw like this, you hold right trigger till it goes up or wherever you want to go, and you let it go. And that's a lot better. Now I'm stuck. The way you get unsnagged, on the right side, on the bottom right corner, you see me moving that thing around? This is your left and right direction pad. This is called your drag. When a fish bites your hook and starts to run, if your string is too tight, it'll snap, because if fish is strong enough to just snap it, it'll pop, it'll break. So you want to, when it runs, you want to let it have some line out. While you're reeling in, it can still run and have line out. And this is how you do that. You loosen this up. And the lower it goes right here, the more string it can have. The tighter it goes right here, the less string it can have. Right here where I am, it cannot pull string out, which means my string will break because it can't pull it out and it's going to snap it. Just like if a car pulls a chain too hard and it snaps, pow, it'll break. It ain't got to be heavy enough to break it. It's just got to pop it and it'll break. It don't necessarily have to be heavy enough. So right here, you guys want to keep this low. Keep that about halfway. Right now, the reason I said that, right now I'm stuck. And to get unstuck, if you think about it, if I got this low like this, where a fish can pull my line, can I get unstuck? No. Why? Because a fish can pull my line. That's called tension. Look. I can't get enough grip on it to pull it because I'm letting too much line out as I'm trying to pull line in. That's called tension. Now if I tighten it up, watch what happens. Then I can tighten up and I can actually get enough to pull it. Watch. See how it's getting better now? See, now watch this. And then it'll pull itself out. But as long as I'm letting line out, how can I pull it out when I'm steady letting line out? So you got to tighten this up to unloose your snags. A lot of people don't know that. See how it popped out? Because I gave it enough strength to pop out. I see a lot of people, they don't know that. And that's how you unleash your snags. But now, right now, you see on the right side, it's telling me to wait for my bite. On the right above and you see now my bait's moving. Well, on my control now, I can feel it vibrating now. I don't have to necessarily watch that anymore. I can feel it vibrating now. But I could watch that too, because you're going to need to watch that anyways. Because the vibrating and that, it all goes hand in hand. That's what I'm trying to catch, I think, is a bluegill, but I want the trophy one. And I only can, on the left side, okay, above, at the top, you see the time, 5:12 a.m., day 1 of 1. Underneath that, 71 degrees. 71 degrees is kind of warm, so over here on your when your pole is in, you can press up and down on your direction pad, and that makes your line longer or shorter. You see my line, watch, it's going to get long. And then I can shorten it up, it'll go back short. You actually can see it sometimes. You see it, you can see it. Okay? Well, when it's hotter outside, say it's 80 degrees, I'd fish at the top for certain fish. When it's cold outside, say 20 degrees, I'd go lower. You know what I'm saying? 20 degrees, go lower. Hotter outside, go higher. You know what I'm saying? So the higher the temperature outside, the higher you want to be out of the water. The lower the temperature outside, the deeper you want to be in the water. Okay, guys? That's kind of a rule of thumb right there. But when you're fishing for panfish, like I am over here, this little bitty fish, they all are between 20 inches and up. So when you're fishing for these fish, always be around 25 inches and lower. You know, they're never going to be real deep. And sometimes they will, but not really. Here in the beginning, that's till you guys really learn how to finesse like I did, then we're going to fish with them above, around 20 or above. Because that's really what it is. Watch, I'll catch a trophy just like that. Watch. Okay, when it starts, now it's sitting out here, You see how my bobber's not saying wait or anything? It's cause nothing's nibbling. Now it's saying wait cause you could feel something nibbling. And I really can't feel nothing nibbling, but there it goes. Boy, that's quick strike. I don't even know what kind of pole I got that's whipping these fish out so hard like that. Okay, guys, the reason I say about leveling up and waiting on buying things is because look how fast I'm leveling up. That's 2 fish and I'm almost level 3 already. The fish keep I want is a level 4, so I'll be there in no time. So we're gonna keep this one. And another thing, guys, is you don't have to keep all your fish. And what I'm gonna do probably is here we'll see once I get there though. Okay, here I didn't tell y'all about that. To precision throw, guys, you press L2 trigger, and it'll bring up this blue light. This blue light for me shows me where land is when I can't tell. Say if I'm right here and I can't see past this bush, well, this blue light is going to show me what's back there. And then when it turns red, I know it's land back there. I can't go. See? And even if I go real far to where this light kind of disappears, see how that blue light, you can't really see it? Usually you can't really see it, but you can keep going, but then you can see that a lot better. You can see that red a lot better. That red kind of glows. So that's how you can find your little secret spots that you want to, that people don't know to fish in, just like that. You got to follow this sometimes and then see, watch. I'll go up and it'll stop me. And I can actually go up farther. No, I can't. I can't go that far, I don't guess. But, you know, this kind of your direction, you know what I'm saying? This helps out a lot. Like, I'm going to see if I can catch a trophy right here just because it's a hidden spot. Or I'm going to see if I can catch anything. Usually, sometimes you might get tangled in there and it'll tell you you're tangled. Look, a fish is already on it. It's saying wait. And you gotta, this teaches you too about getting your strike down. Cause boy, these fish hit fast sometimes. You see that? It didn't even let me know it's coming. It just hit. It said wait and it took it. I don't like that. I like it to shake it a little bit first. Look, what did I say I was gonna do? And that's the fish we're looking for too, guys, is that trophy. That's the fish you're looking for. But you got to try to find them in little spots like I just did. Little spots that's not too keen to the eye. And once you start seeing them with that little blue light, you'll start seeing them with your regular eyes. But you ain't going to be able to see things like that with your regular eyes until you start really fishing. Perform a certain number of successful strikes in a row. Okay, now this right here, you see it says challenge, Lucky Barber. I'm going to show you where these challenges is because this is where you start getting your gold coins. Okay, now they trying to get me to buy stuff. See, once they introduce you to shit, this is the problem with this game, is that yes, it's going to be hard for me to start a new game because they want you to put so much freaking money in the game. Get access to 3 awesome fishing destinations, trophy bass. Oh yeah, give me some free shit. 7 days. I'm gonna see if I can get some free shit. I ain't get no free shit. I don't know. I'm gonna keep talking though, y'all, but I'm gonna see if they can give us some free stuff. Yeah. Oh, we want to buy something. Give me some free stuff. Let me know what my current worth, and then I'll buy something. Okay. Add $10 for your lucky starter pack. No, we ain't gonna do that, guys. I just had to see if there's some free stuff. Sorry about that, fellas. Sorry about that. There's my level up. And actually, I'm gonna show you guys something else. Just since you guys want me to play the game. Come on. Oh, anyways, I don't need to watch that. Okay. Oh, snap. I thought I'd be able to see something. I can't see it. Okay, well, check your inventory over here. You see your backpack again, your license and all that. Go to your keep net. That's where you can see your fish. And then you can release these fish because you have them in this thing right here. But there's a thing that's a stringer, and it's a string, and it's got hooks on it, and you cannot release those fish. You can release these. Say right now, if I fill up, and since this is my smallest fish, if I want to release it, I can and put a bigger fish in there. But I gotta release it before I fill up. I can't try to throw it in there while it's overfilling. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it like that. I gotta pull it out. But I can go over my weight. Say my weight is 4.409. If I'm at 4.000 and I catch a 5-pound fish, my bag will go to 5 pounds above that 4. But if I, you know what I'm saying, if I'm already over, I can't go in here and try to release one and put another one in. You can't do that. You got to be a little bit under to put that one in and blow it up. And that's a good idea too, guys. Always blow that joker up. Now I'm finna go back fishing. I don't know. Try to burn up some of these little. I'm gonna go back over here again, guys, and see what it's trying to get me to throw like that again. I don't like throwing like that, so I'm gonna push down on my right thumbstick. I'm gonna press L2 trigger, and I'm gonna turn it with my right thumbstick back in the bushes over here, and I'm gonna wait till this gets to the top and press it again. Remember, if your bobber lays sideways, you're too deep in the water. But fishing for panfish, you always want to be 20 inches or above. So you should never really be dragging. Because in this game, fish don't bite off the bottom. Like if it's laying sideways, they won't bite it. And you have to remember that's because this is a game. I'm going to try to level up again real quick. Or at least fill my fish bag up. I think I'm going to go to a level up and then I'm going to change this to part 3. Oh, look at you down there. Now we're getting a bite. See, it says wait. Now now you can feel it dodging. You see that? And then you gotta wait till it actually, that black line goes under those white lines. Watch. You see it go kind of crazy out of the screen like that. That's just a knock. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. And he'll get it. Seems like right now he let it go, like he ain't gonna mess with it no more. And he might not. Sometimes they swim off. Oh, actually, he just took me into the bushes. So now I gotta pull my stuff out of the bushes. He took me nice and deep in the bushes too. See, and they won't pop out, so I gotta tighten it up a little bit. Bink, and it'll pop out. Bink. There we go. I'm gonna try not to move it anymore than from right there, since I know it's a fish right there. But then I gotta be careful, because I might be in the bushes and it ain't gonna tell you in the bushes. You just be stuck in the bushes waiting. So we'll give it a few seconds, and usually they hit these worms pretty quick, so we'll wait a minute. If we don't get a bite, it's probably because we're stuck in the bushes. We can't really get a bite out the bushes. I think we're probably stuck in the bushes because we're such an early level. I think another thing I'm gonna do too in this game, yeah, I'm gonna pull it out. When you pull it out the bushes, guys, if you want to speed up, you see right here that's going up and down. I didn't tell y'all what that was. That's your gears of reeling in. Down low, you reel in slow. Go up higher, you reel in a lot more line. Let's say if I just reel one time like this, you see how that was? You see how quick that was? Wham! Watch it now. Let me go down. Watch how he does it now. See how slow he does it? That's what that is. How fast you reel in and how slow you reel in. Okay. Yeah, let me get out that little bush over there. Is that you, son, over there? Oh, no. Okay, another thing, guys, is lower this too when you want to pull your line in. See how I need to pull my line in? There's too much line slacking out there. To pull it in like that, you pull it like that. Or you'll jerk your lure away from the fish if you pull it when it's too high. Oh, I almost broke my line. All right. We're going to keep it. And like I say, the main reason why I'm fishing over here is because that's what they give me to fish with. I might sit right here and fish these whole 20 worms. And then, no, I might not, because I need that bigger keep net. But when I go back to the store, I'm going to look at what I'm closest to. I need the biggest one I can for the amount of money I can spend. And that's about all I really want to spend money on is a keep net, so I can maximize how much money I take home in one day here. Look at yonder, that'll work. $22, I'll take it. Yeah, because that's the name of the game, is how to fill up your net in the quickest amount of time, because you don't usually have a lot of time to catch a fish, and it seems like you do, but in this game, man, time goes by a lot quicker than you normally think it does. And I'm trying to hurry up and get this certain level. So, see, fish tried to bite and he escaped. But he didn't escape anywhere. That's just the computer. Where the hell they escaped to? I didn't move anywhere. See that? So y'all don't believe that crap. He didn't escape nowhere. Nobody even moved. And I'm gonna show you something else. Say when I throw it out here. Say if I do got my thing cranked up. You see over here how I'm cranking it up. Okay. Say if a fish is right there, and I want to tighten my line up, and I do hit it, and I reel it in too far like that. That doesn't necessarily scare fish away. To say it scares them away, but it doesn't. Like right here, watch. I'll do it. Look, I'm pulling it in, and that fish still there. Watch. I'm still pulling in. He's still there. I'm still pulling in. He's still biting at it. You see what I'm saying? It's not true. It's not true. Maybe if you jerk it with that hook button, then yeah, that will. But this won't scare him. Not just a little jerking won't scare him. Because you're going to end up doing that sometimes. Just stay focused and try to continue your bite. Because you're unique and your trophy fish, I think they kind of go in order. Like you get a certain number of bites in a row. Like what I'm doing right now is perfect strikes. These are me striking that fish. See how I got a trophy? Because I'm getting certain numbers of strikes in a row. And I'm not saying that's how it goes. That's just how I think it goes. You know what I'm saying? And so is you get those certain amount of strikes in a row, then they start giving you better fish. You know what I'm saying? And maybe not, but that's how I think it goes. And even the reason I think that too is because later on, like watch, I'm gonna keep trying to get these perfect strikes. You'll get gold coins for doing this too. So if I spend all 17 of these on perfect strikes, I'll get gold coins for doing that. And that's what you're trying to do too. That's why I say I'll probably sit here and do all 20, but I shouldn't because I'll just be wasting those worms. And fishing is free. So I need to turn my fish in and just come back and finish them up. But what I was going to say is they start biting faster when when you get higher in the, like how it's jerking right now. It sometimes it'll just jerk it. It won't tell you it's jerking. So you really got to watch that bobber. Boy, my line sucks. It looks like I'm gonna break that. Look at you on there, black tail shiner. Yeah. And this is first day fishing, and I'll take y'all all the way through my fishing. But at the same time, I want to tell you guys, go for the fish as you unlock the baits, and try to finish the lake up. Try to finish it like a stage. If you got a certain fish you got to find here, find it. Find as many as you need to find, and let yourself level up as high as you can, because the money, you're gonna need the money bad. You know, the money it's a problem. It gets to be a problem in this game and grinding. You know, so you wanna get what you need to get before you proceed to your next stage. And like I say, a lot of it though, you're just gonna have to go to your next stage and come back and fish for them later on. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to get them out. See how they said the fish escaped? Nothing moved. That wasn't nothing. That's just keep it there. Yeah, just keep it there. Ooh, he got me. You see what I'm saying? They bite faster when you start getting them in a row like that. They get a little quicker. And I'm finesse fingers, so I knew that had to be quicker. But we're gonna try again. I still got at least one more fish I can catch, and then I'll leave and come back and burn the rest of these worms. Look, say he escaped, he never even hit it. Let's go, let's go. It doesn't even say wait, I missed that whole fish, I guess. But what I'm gonna do really is I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna spend quite a bit of time here on this lake, probably way past the level I need to be to get to my next um, lake. You know what I'm saying? I probably, like I said, I think I had 4 or 5 lakes unlocked before I really even left this lake last time. I was probably here between here and Mud Waters, because I like that stage of Mud Waters. because I like fishing catfish. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Wait for it. Wait for it. Got him. Oh my goodness, guys. You see that? You see that? They're too fast for me, I guess. I don't know what's going on. They're too quick for me. That was two, so you know if they were going to give me a good fish, they didn't give it to me that time. They probably let me miss that first one. It's like, we'll give them a second try, and after the second one, there's no third. Oh, no, 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 no. See, that didn't even make him run away. And he's still not gone. It says he's gone, but he's not gone. It still says, wait, look, he's still there too. Uh, and guys, your control would not be vibrating right now if it wasn't for what I told you guys. So remember that there, that vibration, that's your, and not, but like I say, with that vibration, you can actually turn your head from your TV and watch something else. Say if you're watching this video, you can turn your head from the screen and watch my video, and you'll feel that little rumble in your control, and you know to turn your head and look back. But they didn't have that turned on, so you wouldn't feel that, and that made for some rough fishing. Because now don't even really have to watch the bobber in the water. I could watch the little bobber in the water. But I still tend to watch it. But I could still watch TV now and still get my strikes pretty good. Okay, $23. I'll keep your little $23 fish. He wasn't even big enough to fill up from over I was over 4 pounds, and I caught that fish, and I'm still not in the area for, yeah, that was a tiny fish. Wait for it. Yeah, after I think level 4 or something like that, that weight sign goes away. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, and you have to figure it out on your own, and that's when that vibration starts to really take place. Go ahead, take it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Trophy. Nope. That'll fill me up though. Okay, guys, I'm done fishing. I'm not gonna waste it. Now, in any other day, say if I had paid to get here, I would probably stay fishing just to finish leveling up. Cause if you look up here, right here, since I'm just level 3, that it's not gonna take me very long to level up. So I would probably sit. If I had to pay to get here, I wouldn't leave. I would just stay here. Even though my bags are full, I would stay here and level up, because you get $1,500 every after you level up, and that's just more money for me. So I would at least stay here and do that. But since the fishing here is free, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. Actually, I don't even have to leave. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something else. I forgot all about this. I'm gonna go back to my screen right here. Actually, I don't have to leave. After 12 p.m. at night, every day, your fish are sold. Usually people think you have to go to your main screen. You got to go down here to leave, right there to leave, to get your fish sold. No, 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 you don't have to do that. Here in Texas, all you have to do is press. Okay, here, one more thing. I'm going to press O to see where I want to go. Okay, so I'm going to go to weather right here. Tomorrow, I gotta skip all this day and go to tomorrow. So on my map, I see day 2, the high point, the best time of fishing is 5 in the morning. So I'm gonna fast travel from right now all the way to 5 in the morning, because I can't fish anymore. I still got a whole day of fish to fish, but my bags are full. I can't keep any more fish. And like I said, if I do, I'm just wasting my bait. I have to go buy more, and I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather fish for money, and XP. So I'm gonna get out of here and just fast travel to 5 o'clock the next day. And the way you fast travel is you hold square, and that right there pops up, and you fast travel to past this. And with my bigger bags, I'll fish through all this time, but I don't have that big of a bag yet, so I'm gonna have to skip a lot of time. And this is AM. Again, this is the next day, and AM we're gonna go to 5 AM. Okay, your stay on pond has extended. If you wish to extend your stay for one more day, press extend. If you want to go back home, which is where a lot of people think that you sell your fish, you have to go back home to sell your fish. You don't. You just have to go ahead and extend your stay. Please press go home. Okay, how much does it cost to extend my day though? Everybody knows fishing here is free, right? All you have to do is buy your advanced license. So you never really have to leave this place. You just have to extend your stay, and I can extend it for free. Bam. Okay, now I calculated up how much money I made that day, which is $204 and 81 XP. So now we can continue fishing. I don't have to even bust a move. I can still fish until I feel like either got enough money to get different bait or unlock different bait. You know what I'm saying? A while ago you seen that I had no bait unlocked except what I had. I didn't even have no spoons or nothing like that unlocked. So my main goal right now is to get my 4 pounds of fish plus to get to level 4. You know, so, and I would move up to those bigger fish up there, but I don't have nothing really to fish with them for. I'd have to go up there and hope that bass ate bread or worms. I'm sure they eat worms. And then we got catfish here, and I'm sure they eat bread. And I'll see if we can catch a catfish. I don't think I can throw that far yet. That's the main thing about the catfish. This is what they give you, and so I'm just fishing with what they're giving me. But I will try to catch you guys a catfish real quick. Because to me, now I'm trying to find where I am. I think here we go. Feels like this is so backwards. It is backwards. I'm on the wrong side. I am on the wrong side. Let me see. I don't think I can reach the catfish from over here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can reach him from over here. I'm going to go ahead and run over here. And I honestly don't think I can reach him anyways because I don't think my pole's going to throw that far. But I might be able to reach out and catch one. But I'm going where I thought I was right then. I thought I was down here. This is where I wanted to be. I don't know why. Usually when you fast travel to this side of the lake, you fast travel down here. You don't fast travel down there. I don't know how. Like, I don't know. It seems backwards. Like this is where the bass should be. Yeah, when you usually fast travel, you fast travel right here to this point right here. You don't fast travel down there. So I'm gonna get right over here as far as I can, and your catfish are gonna be straight down this wall. But they will be. We're gonna see how deep the water is. I'm gonna go as deep as I can just to show you guys how I figure out how deep the water is. Okay, another hint. You see how the hill goes down, y'all? From the corner of the fence? Or from the fence it goes straight down? Well, in the water it continues down real deep. So on that side over there, it slopes in real slow. So you can walk into the water over there, but if you step in over here, it's gonna slope in. You probably just fall all the way in. That tells you it's a deep right there, and it tells you that bigger fish are right there. Because fish like that cover. So like if you're at war and you got your back against the wall, you're more protected because you just got, you got to cover your front side. Just like these fish, they feel protected with that back against the wall. They can see what's coming toward them. So this is where your big fish will be. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What the hell? Come on. Oh my God. Holy crap. I thought I broke my line. I'm doing some incredible stuff with this pole. I've never redlined in any, since I played this game. And I've redlined quite a few times in this game. Okay, you see how my thing is sitting crooked like that? That means it's really, really not that deep right there. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna say maybe 50 because it looked, and it might be. You just never know. You got to just start testing it. There's no guarantee way. See like that. There's no way I could tell that. Okay, and it is deeper than 50. I didn't know. And maybe we can get it because deep fish are catfish. And they said it escaped. And since it is deep right there, we might get a bite. We might pull out an old cakefish. Because like I say, your panfish ain't going to sit down that deep. They will, but not really. Let's see if we can get a catfish. Come on. Oh man, I hit that kind of slow. That's a catfish too. I don't know. It feels like it. Oh, what's going on, man? My pole is like it's not reeling. I guess it's because I'm advanced. Oh, hey. Now that's money right there, fellas. $68. That's what I want to fill up with, but I want to try to catch you guys a catfish. So we'll go 65. Because that water was deep. I didn't know it was going to go all the way to 50. But as you can see too, guys, my pole is throwing 41 feet. So I don't really think I'm reaching the catfish, to tell you the truth. And that's why y'all shouldn't really worry about catfish fishing when you first get in the game, just like bass fishing. You shouldn't too much worry about all that. Worry about reading what your screen is saying, like what your trophy fish is. Get over here and try to catch as many trophy fish as you can to maximize your money, so when you do level up, you got some money. And that's what you want to do at every stage too, is catch trophy fish. So it's really just teaching you. Look, that is a bass. That might be a catfish. I might have got a catfish, guy. Something. But I tell you what, this pole is so weak compared to the poles I've been working with. I can feel the weakness in it. And my line is finna break already. And this is how you pull fish in, guys. You see how, like, if I hold my right trigger, that fish can swim away. It's not coming in very much. It keeps ticking. Okay, because you got to let it go. You got to let your right trigger go. Hold. Okay, well, when your lights start falling, you grab it again. But as they up like that, you let it go, and then you grab it, and you let it go when it starts pulling. But to get them coming towards you, you let go of your right, and you pull with your left. And then you reel in with your right, and then let go and pull in with your left. Let go, pull in with your right. See? And then let go and pull in with your left. And then pull in with, watch my numbers start going down. It's at, okay, hold on. It's at 35. Watch when I pull in. Okay, hold on. Reel in, 34. Pull back, reel in. Pull back, reel in. And you slowly get them in like that. Reel in, pull back, reel in. Oh, but you don't want to let him get off the hook, though. That is why that fish is like that. Because I caught a smallmouth buffalo. That's cool, guys. Got to be careful. I can't keep them, guys. I only can get the XP off of them because my fish hut X as my bag I keep my fish in. I only can keep a 1 pound fish. You know what I'm saying? If it's bigger than 1 pound, we can't keep it, which is a problem. And that's why I wanted to level up, blink, like I just did, and then I'm going to go in. But I probably sit here and fill up my bag again, and then I'm going to go in and buy me a bigger fish hut. Because I just missed some good money right there. Hey, 1 day of premium account delivered. What? What? There's that free stuff that I was talking about. Oh my God, guys. They gave me 1 day of premium account. That means all day today while I'm fishing, I get that double points over there that I was showing you guys. That is freaking cool. That is cool beans right there. I didn't get that on my game. Look, we got another bite, guys. Okay, now's the time that our wait sign it went away now. Now we're on our own. Now we got to judge when the fish bite. See that weight's gone now. Okay, so you see how it went crazy like that. Now you guys, y'all assume be the judges of that yourselves. I could look at there, red ear, guys. I want to look at that. I like those red ears. That was a pretty little fish. There's a little tail flipping. Well, keep them. Okay. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay here till I fill up my. I want to leave, but there's no sense in leaving. I don't know why I want to leave because I need to get the money. And this little money that they're giving me is little money. I got a good pole too. I think I'm gonna be able to keep my pole. I just need to look at my line. My line is just looking real bad. It's like I got 2 pound line on a 6 or 7 pound pole or something. So I think I'm gonna keep my pole. Last time I went ahead and bought me a pole early on. I think I'm gonna save my pole as long as I can. Uh, uh. Ah, hey, little golden shiner. I be wondering if golden shiners give you something else besides freaking just money, 'cause they're golden. And they say it too, golden. And I'm catching all these little panfish from freaking catfish levels in this water. So obviously the water's deeper, way deeper than what my barber said it. So my next throw, we're gonna go deeper and see if we can pull a catfish. 'Cause the fish I'm getting there, to me, they're catfish deep. I don't know why they're hitting me like this. And so that to me, that means that the water's deeper. We're getting a bite already, guys. See, oh, hit me quick too, boy. I'm telling you, you got to watch that shit, boy. Yeah, you got to watch it. After level 3, your little old bite meter is gone. We're gonna go to 80 and see if we are in a hole. Cause if we're in a hole, we can catch some catfish. I don't think we're in a hole that deep though. See if it'll go down. Look yonder, guys. It went. And oh, if it stood all the way up, guys, then. But to me, that says it's probably about 1 or 2 inches from the bottom. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look at yonder, and it's on the bottom now, so we might be good. Look, some try to bite and escape too. So I'm thinking we might be in catfish area. I never knew him being this close though, but I never really tried to fish for him this close either. I always threw a lot further down there. But really, when I got here, I never really spent time over here on this side. But I never was trying to teach anybody how to play the game either. Oh, snap. Oh, man, I'm glad I didn't lose that because he didn't give me no warning. That's a bass. Nice bass, nice bass. I'm glad he was right there where I can put him in my bag too. Because he was almost too big for my bag. Looking good, guys, looking good. Although, I need my trophies though. Let's move down here. I want my little trophies. You know what, too? Pull out your pole right here, man. That's my little spot right there. What else too is okay, guys. This right here is a big tip too. To change your baits, you can change your baits without pressing O and going in here to your menu. The way you do that is your number one trigger and your R1 trigger and your L1 trigger. Since I only have one pole, I can't change my poles on the fly. But since I have more than one bait, I can press R1 and look what it does. It pops that up and you can switch them with your right thumbstick, just like that. And then to change your poles, you would hold L1 and your left thumbstick to switch between poles. So I'm gonna switch to bread. I keep forgetting I got bread. I want to see what I can. I actually want to get my ass back over here where the water was deep since I'm going with bread. And then we'll see if we can catch a catfish. And then snap the right thumbstick to get it back to regular casting. And throw it as far as I can. See if it drops. Uh, So that's telling me that from right there to right here, the water is that much different in depth. Watch, we'll see. Look at yonder, guys. That's one channel right there, guys. That's a channel. This is a channel right up through there. That means it's catfish that comes right through here. Because catfish swim in the deepest part of your water. And that's it right there. That's your channel. Looks like something's pulling me away. What's going on here? Hey, let's see how deep it is over here too. Fish got away. Okay, now guys, this is another tip. My line's too tight so I can press down, down, and that right there is rolling backwards. So if I press my roll in button, it'll roll some string out to give my barber a little bit more space. Oh. Okay. $21, I'll keep them, hell. And I always thought that when you get a bite, that you need to re-roll. Say how my line is right now is reeling backwards. I still caught that fish with that thing reeling backwards like that. So you don't necessarily have to reel back forward to get your bite. Just like I did, I got caught with my pants down with reeling backwards, and I still just automatically reel me forward, so that's cool. But I usually, if I reel backwards, I usually try to help and pop it back forward. I've never actually done that, and I just now noticed that it worked. That's cool. Probably because you press your hook button, and your hook automatically makes it switch forward like that, maybe, or something like that. But what we did notice too, guys, is one, our barber is crooked, so we probably not get a bite, and if we do, then that's amazing. And two, that we figured out is bread works just fine. To me, guys, I know it kind of sucks probably to have to pull your lure in and out the water. But to me, to actually sit, oh, and I got a bite. To actually sit here and watch it crooked like that, it's worse. It's worse because I feel like nothing's gonna bite it. And yeah, I just got a bite, but still, I'd rather just go ahead and have mine, in the position where I know it's supposed to be. Especially like when you're in competition and stuff, you don't want to sit there with your barber sitting crooked, hoping and praying, but it's $90,000 on the line, 14, 16 gold coins. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to risk all that all the time. Might as well pull it in and throw it back out there. Risk scaring the fish if you have to. And to another thing, guys, you see how my barber's up in the sun like that? Get your screen down so you can see your barber better. See how I can see it a lot better? I can stare at that a lot better than staring at it up in the sun like that. So I tend to get a bite. I got a bite. I gotta get him now. Got him. He tried to trick me too. What is that? Ha. Guess what, guys? And that right there is what we were looking for, a young channel cat, because that's what they have here is young channel cat. They don't have trophy channel cat here, they just have young. That's awesome. Caught a catfish. And that's off bread, guys. So you see how, now here, watch, I'm going to show you something else. This is one thing that, why I like this game and why I want to start it, how I'm starting it. Down here, we'll see if this shit says bread. That was not, well, yeah, that was a young channel cat. Pet food, leeches, small cut bait, large cut bait, and blood, guys. Nowhere right there does that say bread. You know what I'm saying? But they bite on bread. So that's, this game is so much of putting two and two together and coming up with four. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where the hell you got two. You damn sure don't know where the hell you got two more. And now you coming up with four? What? You know what I'm saying? But that's how this game is. You gotta kind of, like I say, if you can fish on here with fake crawdads. They're called craws, but they're a fake crawdad. But you can also buy real crawdads on here. So, okay, so you automatically, we fish with crawdads, plastic crawdads, fake ones. We fish with them for catfish, right? Okay, and you can do it. You can fish with them for catfish because once you buy one, you know that plastic crawdad is gonna last you for a long time because you never lose your bait on here. You know what I'm saying? You really don't. And so, say when you go to competition and you go to a catfish competition, well, in that catfish competition, guess what? You want to fish with live crawdads. Why? Because you know you'll get better bites because fish love live stuff way better than love plastic stuff. So that's when you switch over. You know what I'm saying? Say during your gameplay, you fish with the regular stuff, but during competitions, you know, and or even when you just really need those times when you need to switch to your live bait. And live bait is more expensive, so I tend to learn how to finesse real good with my plastic baits. I just got a message and I did not hear it read back to me. I don't know why that. I'm gonna have to mess with my settings again. I just seen you just left me a message. I'm pretty sure that you text me whatever you just said, and I'll get on here and I'll fix my sound. Cause this episode is about over. I'll make episode 3 after we fill up our bags this time. And I see my bag is full, but that's not necessarily what I'm trying to do here. Did that thing take my bait? No, it didn't. What I'm actually trying to do here is level up now, and I'll see how close I am to leveling up. Because once I go in here, I'm going to spend some money, and that extra $1,500 you get from leveling up really helps. Plus, if I get another catfish, I really like catfish, and this is looks like another catfish, and I have no problem with catching catfish. Look how weak my pole is, 2 pounds. I can't even keep this catfish because it wouldn't even reel up. I know I couldn't keep it because it wouldn't even reel up. Less known freaking weak ass line I got. Let's see. Enter my text message. Not me texting. What? Oh, okay. Um. Hey guys, I don't know who this is that just messaged me, but check this out, guys. I'm gonna go for part 3. So right now we're gonna put this up because I would keep going, but um, I really, really want to be able to hear you guys' comments, and for some reason I can't. Somebody just commented to me and I didn't hear it, so I'm gonna fix my settings. And I might, but it's free to fish here, so I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna get my money and just come back and try to level up and show you guys how really I play the game. So this is episode 2, and I'm gonna come back with episode 3, and I will have my notifications turned on so I can answer you guys' questions. Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime.